Hello.
Hello. Today, we'll talk about what we were doing when something happened. For example, what you were doing when the telephone rang.
First, let's see how long Bill had to queue for tickets to the Albert Hall. Watch carefully, please.
How long did you have to queue for the tickets? $235-9595.
It's Bill here. Hello.
Hello, Bill.
I've got the tickets. I'll be waiting for you in front of the Albert Hall.
How long did you have to queue for the tickets?
As usual, about 2 hours.
Right. I'll call Anne and we'll join you soon.
Hurry up.
Okay. Bye.
Watch again, please. Let's ask Bill how long he had to queue for the tickets.
$235-9595.
It's Bill here. Hello.
Hello, Bill.
I've got the tickets. I'll be waiting for you in front of the Albert Hall.
How long did you have to queue for the tickets? How long did you have to queue for the tickets?
As usual, about 2 hours.
Right. I'll call Anne and we'll join you soon.
Hurry up.
Okay. Bye.
Well done.
Now, let's see what Bill said he was doing. Watch carefully, please.
He said he was waiting for us with the tickets.
Yes?
Hello, Anne. It's Roger.
Hi, Roger.
I've just had a call from Bill.
What did he say?
He said he was waiting for us with the tickets.
Great. I'm coming. Bye.
Watch again, please, and see what Bill said.
Hello, Anne. It's Roger.
Hi, Roger.
I've just had a call from Bill.
What did he say?
He said he was waiting for us with the tickets.
He said he was waiting for us with the tickets.
Great. I'm coming. Bye.
Good.
Now, let's see what Anne was doing when the telephone rang. Watch carefully, please.
What were you doing when I rang?
We must hurry up. It's late.
I know.
What were you doing when I rang?
I was making tea.
Listen again, please, to what Anne says she was doing when Roger rang.
We must hurry up. It's late.
I know.
What were you doing when I rang?
What were you doing when I rang?
I was making tea.
Good.
Now, we'll hear people say what they were doing when something happened.
So there you are.
Hello.
What were you doing when I rang an hour ago? Were you still asleep?
No?
I thought you were. This is Stephen Collins' Who's That?
I was having breakfast when the phone rang.
Having breakfast at 10 o'clock.
I had a late night last night. I was working until midnight.
Working?
Yes. Well, most of the time.
Tom wanted to see you.
Oh?
He said he always got up at 6 when he was a young newspaper reporter. And when he was your age, he started work at 8 every day.
8?
He wanted to know if you started work at 11 o'clock every day.
Of course not. Where is he?
In his office. He said he was waiting for you.
Oh, well, I'll go and see him. By the way, what's all this?
Paul Oldman is in town today. I'm going to talk to him for the Weekly Echo.
Oh, that's strong.
I know. What were you doing when I rang? He wanted to know if you started work at 11.
Come on, we're late. What were you doing?
I was just buying a couple of books.
The flight goes in 2 minutes. Come on.
Oh. Mr. Jones asked about you this morning. Wanted to know if you started work at 11.
There was an accident in South Street.
Did you have an accident?
Well, no. I was looking in a shop window when the accident happened.
George, this young man's from the newspaper, the Weekly Echo.
Hello, Mr. Miller?
Edith?
Yes?
He smells.
Lots of young men smell. Anyway, it's nice. He wanted to know if you worked for the Weekly Echo.
Mr. Miller, you saw the accident, I believe, in South Street yesterday.
I told the policeman. I was walking down South Street when the accident happened.
I'll make a cup of tea.
Yes. Go on, Mr. Miller.
Well, when I was walking down South Street, this accident happened.
Yes. There were 2 cars, I believe.
Yes, that's right. 2 cars had an accident while I was walking down South Street.
Could you tell me about it, Mr. Miller? What happened?
Well, I told the policeman. I said I always walk down South Street in the afternoon.
Yes. But did you see the accident, Mr. Miller?
I walk down South Street every day, and I look in the shop windows. I was looking in a shop window when the accident happened.
You were looking in a shop window, so you didn't see the accident?
No. That's what I told the policeman.
Here's the tea. Did you tell him, George?
Yes, he told me. He was looking in a shop window when the accident happened.
Oh, good.
Edith?
Yes?
Why does he smell?
He wanted to know if you take sugar in your tea.
No, thanks.
I said I always walk down South Street. I was looking in a shop window when the accident happened.
Can I ask you some questions, Mr. Oldman?
Paul.
Thanks, Paul. And I'm Helen. Can we talk about you?
About me? Isn't there a more interesting subject we can talk about? Well, if we must talk about me, my first film was Holiday Hotel. People told me I was quite good in that.
Oh, you were?
That was in 1968. And then there was October Night. I played a doctor in that film.
I remember.
In 1971, I was the husband in Green Valley. And in 1972, I was in Bus Driver.
You were the bus driver?
Of course.
And you got married that year?
Did I? Oh, yes, to Pauline, dear Pauline. Then in 1973, I was the king in Small Country. Some people said I was a big king in a small country.
A big king in a small country.
Now, that's enough, Helen. You don't want to hear any more about me.
Oh, I do.
Well, there's very little to say, really. In 1974, I played Charles West in West is West. I got my Oscar in 1975, of course. That was for Friday Night Flowers. And I got married again to Barbara. And that's right, 1975. Then in 1976, there was that very good film, Peter's Problem. Very funny. And after that, people knew I could be funny as well as serious. People don't think you can be both, Helen. But a good actor can be anything. Then in 1977, I was the other man in The Only Man, and I got married to Jennifer. 1978, I was in American Airport. 1979... you know what I did in 1979, I'm sure. The beach?
Oh, yes, it was very good.
Helen?
Yes?
I'm not going to say another word about me. Now, we're going to talk about you.
What do you want to know, Paul?
People told me I was quite good.
It was your first game on Saturday, then?
Yeah, people told me I was quite good.
Did you score a goal?
4 goals.
Fantastic.
I want to know about you, Helen. What did you think of my last film?
I think you know now how to talk about what you were doing when something happened.
Now, it's time for intonation practice. Watch carefully and listen to the following scene.
Come on, we're late. What were you doing?
I was just buying a couple of books.
Now, listen closely to the rhythm, stress, and intonation, and repeat.
I was just buying a couple of books.
I was just buying a couple of books. Listen and repeat. A couple of books. Buying a couple of books. I was just buying a couple of books. I was just buying a couple of books. Watch carefully and listen to the following scene.
Come on, we're late. What were you doing?
I was just buying a couple of books.
The flight goes in 2 minutes. Flight goes in 2 minutes.
Pay attention to the rhythm, stress and intonation and repeat. The flight goes in 2 minutes. The flight goes in 2 minutes. Listen and repeat. In 2 minutes. Goes in 2 minutes. The flight goes in 2 minutes. The flight goes in 2 minutes. Watch carefully and listen to the following scene.
So there you are.
Hello.
What were you doing when I rang an hour ago? What were you doing when I rang an hour ago?
Pay attention to the rhythm, stress and intonation and repeat. What were you doing when I rang an hour ago? What were you doing when I rang an hour ago? Listen and repeat. An hour ago. When I rang an hour ago. You were doing when I rang an hour ago. What were you doing when I rang an hour ago? What were you doing when I rang an hour ago? Thank you.
And now a task for you. First, listen carefully to what Roger is asking Bill about.
2359595.
It's Bill here. Hello.
Hello, Bill.
I've got the tickets. I'll be waiting for you in front of the Albert Hall.
How long did you have to queue for the tickets?
As usual, about 2 hours.
Right. I'll call Anne and we'll join you soon.
Hurry up.
Okay. Bye.
Now you take the part of Roger and ask Bill how long he had to queue for the tickets.
It's Bill here. Hello.
Hello, Bill.
I've got the tickets. I'll be waiting for you in front of the Albert Hall.
How long did you have to queue for the tickets?
As usual, about 2 hours.
Right. I'll call Anne and we'll join you soon.
Hurry up.
Okay. Bye.
Well done. Pay attention now, please, to what Bill said to Roger.
Yes?
Hello, Anne. It's Roger.
Hi, Roger.
I've just had a call from Bill.
What did he say?
He said he was waiting for us with the tickets.
Great. I'm coming. Bye.
Now you take the part of Roger and answer Anne's question about Bill.
Yes?
Hello, Anne. It's Roger.
Hi, Roger.
I've just had a call from Bill.
What did he say?
He said he was waiting for us with the tickets.
Great. I'm coming. Bye.
Well done.
Now, we'll review the main points of today's programme.
How long did you have to queue for the tickets? He said he was waiting for us with the tickets. What were you doing when I rang?
That's all from us for now. Thank you.
Goodbye.